Welcome to English 1022, everyone. I'm so glad you're taking this summer class. My name is Beth Wheeler. I am your English instructor for the summer semester. And sorry, I was looking down you're going to see my cats. You are in my home. We are all studying and working from home in this online class this summer. So want to welcome you again and let you know how excited I am to be a part of your learning about writing this semester. So a quick, before we get started in our D2L, on our D2L page, a quick note to you that I'll be posting lots of videos this summer. I think it's really important that you hear me lecturing and talking you through certain things. And sometimes in these videos, I will mention extra credit opportunities, which I'm going to do at the end of this video. And sometimes I'll send messages through D2L to the class and bury a little extra credit opportunity in those messages. And the extra credit points are sometimes truly free bonus points for doing something that I've asked you to do, but sometimes it's also a learning opportunity. So be on the lookout and be ready and able to watch these videos that I'll be posting to you. All right, so I started today's video with some music from one of my favorite artists right now, Billy Strings. I saw him at Red Rocks on May 13th, and this is one of my favorite instrumental pieces that he plays. And yeah, he's my favorite. He's totally my go-to on my phone right now. All right, so welcome to the class. You see I'm already logged into English 1022. We are section 501. My goal in this video, I'm going to start talking really fast, is to talk you through the navigation of D2L, give you a tour so you know where to find things. And then I'm going to give you a syllabus overview in a separate video, a separate shorter video. So I'll talk more about the syllabus in a different video. But let's go back to my browser. Y'all, when you log in to Front Range's D2L, stands for Desire to Learn, you come to this Student Union page that has information. And when you're ready to log in, you can either scroll down and find your assigned courses for the summer here. My widgets don't work so well because I have too many sections of D2L for it to work. So I use the waffle instead. You notice I've clicked on the waffle. There's a drop-down menu, and you notice that I have pinned English 1022 section 501. So I can pin things, I can unpin things like this. That's an unpin. I can pin things that I want in the top, and you notice that it turns blue. And then that makes it possible for me to find what I need to find pretty easy from the top. So once I have all the sections that I'm taking in the summer at the top, I click on the section I want to go into, and that's our English class. So when I click on it for summer 2022, this is what it looks like when I enter. I'm currently logged in as a student, y'all, so you can see what you typically see. All right, so let's talk about how we'll use D2L this semester. All professors use it a little bit differently. So this is how I use it, and this is how you can expect for me to use it. So the first thing I would do at the beginning of each week, we have 10 modules. Y'all, this is usually a 15-week class. It's compressed into 10 weeks. So you're doing a 15-week class in 10 weeks. So we have 10 weeks. At the beginning of each week on Monday, I'll post an announcement. Sometimes middle of the week or right before the weekend, I'll post before the weekend reminder or address questions that have come up between Monday and Wednesday or Monday and Thursday. So you can look for those announcements here. At the beginning of each week, I'll give you quick links so you can find links to get started. The weekly schedules are really important, and we'll look at a weekly schedule in a few minutes because it shows you what you need to do for the week, what's assigned, and what the deadlines are. A quick reminder that the weekly schedule will always highlight in bright yellow one assignment that's always due on Thursday of the week. So you're going to have to log in at least by Thursday to do the Thursday assignment. But I really recommend you all that you log in on the first day, on Monday, that you look over the weekly schedule so you know what to do that week, make your plan. You might already be thinking about a plan for the whole semester, how many hours you want to dedicate to your English 1022 work, but I really recommend that you log in on Monday, figure that out, determine how long things will take you. It takes everybody a little bit of, takes everybody a different amount of time to do the work, to do the reading, to do the writing. And so do that on Mondays. And then I recommend planning a 3-day, at least a 3-day schedule so that you are logging out and logging back in to do other work on different days. So that's the weekly schedule. I actually set it up so that it is all the work for each module due between Monday and Sunday of the week is broken out into 3 days so that you can pace yourself. So you can click on the quick links, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to actually use the navigation up here to show you where things are and to point out the most frequently used pages or tools that we'll use in this class. So the first thing I want to show you is course materials. On this page, let's start from the bottom and go up. The locker is a place for you to upload files, to store your files. But if you're already using Microsoft 365 or Google Docs, this would be a little bit of a redundancy to upload files for the class since you might have them saved elsewhere. The class list gives you the ability to message with other class members enrolled in the class. The calendar, you all, I am not attaching assignments to the calendar. The calendar I'm using is in the weekly schedule that is available to you at the beginning of each module, and then the deadlines for essays, revisions of essays, and check-in meetings. Check-in meetings are with me and Zoom. All those deadlines are in the syllabus calendar, which is like the last 5 pages of the syllabus. So this is available for you if you want to mark stuff when things are due. Here's what we'll use the most under course materials. It's content. So when I click on content, it takes me to where all the information for the course is. I can do a couple of things. I can click table of contents, and I'm not going to scroll down too far, but I can actually see every module for the whole semester by clicking on table of contents. And the way that this is designed, you all, is that each module has the work you need to do in the order that I recommend that you do it. But you can also select separate modules. So for module 1, there's a getting started page, which gives you information about how to contact me. Here's the weekly schedule, which I've posted twice. I've posted it here. And then also, you'll notice there's a module 1. So module 1 is the only module that has 2 module areas for the first week. How you can contact me, the weekly schedule, the introduction to this course, which you're watching now, the syllabus. I'll post the syllabus video here, and then I let you know about the first discussion board assignment you'll do, which is getting to know everyone in class. You'll introduce yourself and then posting questions about the syllabus once you've read that syllabus. And then here is my bio, and you'll read through that. And once you're done with that, you can then go to module 1 to do the other work that's assigned. And so at the top of each module, getting started is unique only to week 1. At the top of each module, you'll see that I have the goals for assignments for the week, and then the learning outcomes that we're meeting in the course outline that's required for you in learning about writing and revision and rhetoric and academic essays and sentence variety and conventions of different writing genres and all kinds of things that is listed in the syllabus. But I'll break those goals down for each week. Here's the weekly schedule. Again, it's the same one that's at the Getting Started page. And then again, once you scroll through, everything you need to do is in the order that you should do it. Textbook readings are listed within the module, so then you can go to the textbook and complete the readings. But y'all listen, I need to point out to you once more, this weekly schedule is really important because it aligns or it matches up with the modules and the order of the assignments that are listed in D2L. So you can use just D2L, and once you complete things, you'll notice you'll get a check mark, and so you'll know that it's done. But I recommend, because I've taken so many online classes and I've taught so many online classes, that you consider using the weekly schedule each week. You can either download it and save it and cross things off with a strike-through font, or you can print it and and scratch things out as you get it done. So figure out how you want to keep track of the assignments that need to be done each week. There are multiple ways of doing that. All right, so that was course materials. And remember, content is the one that we will use the most. This is where all the course material is. All the readings, all the links to the discussion boards that you'll be doing, all the links to where you'll be uploading essay files. So you'll remember when we started this video that we were at a different page, and there's no way to get back to that announcements page through any of these navigation buttons. So to get back to that announcements page, you're going to click on the course name at the very top of the page, ENG1022501, and you notice it brought me back to announcements. So when I navigate away, like I'm about to right now, by looking at activities, one of the pages we'll use on activities is the assignments page. This is where you will upload your essay files once you've written them, revised them, edited them. I will read them here, I will assess them here, I will grade them here. You will get feedback on your essays on this page or through the gradebook. The gradebook gives you feedback on everything as well. But let's say you submitted a file and then you're like, oh, that said something in the announcement. This is how you're going to get back to the announcement, by clicking on that ENG1022501 link. All right, so we looked at activities. You know, assignments is where we will upload essay files. Discussions, y'all, this is the most frequently used page under activities. I will post some information and questions and ideas, and you can ask questions and give ideas here as well. Y'all, we will use the discussion board probably once a week or once every other week for collaborative learning to practice writing skills you'll be showing me in your essay. I'm going to scroll past all the discussion board forums. I make the forums on the discussion board available to you when you need them, so you're not scrolling through all this information that you don't need. But you'll notice Module 1 and Module 1, there's 2 posts for Module 1 required, and then you'll have a new one for Module 2. The only thing that's not showing here, you all, here's the workshop. We'll be doing workshop. The first one is on June 8th through the 12th. So the only thing that's not showing right now that I want to show you really quick, and it's not showing because I'm logged in as a student. So if I log in as an instructor, we'll be able to see what I need you to see on discussions. So discussions is frequently used. Discussions has a lot on it. Questions and ideas, as I've said, where we will practice writing skills. Let me pass through all these discussion board forums. Here's the one that didn't show up when I was logged in as a student. You have a personal journal. And when you post to your personal journal, it will be about your writing. Sometimes I'll ask you to reflect on it. Sometimes I'll ask you to revise. Sometimes I'll ask you to plan. But when you post in your journal, it comes just to me. When you post in the workshop, on the discussion board, or in the questions and ideas, that's posted to everyone in the class. So I just wanted to clarify that point. And when you scroll past the journal, again, there's lots of forums that I can see as an instructor because I've set things up but haven't released them to you yet. The workshop is at the bottom. And y'all, on workshop weeks, I'll probably bump that up to the top since we'll be using it. So, but right now it's at the bottom since we're not going to use it during week 1. All right, so let me do Control Home on my keyboard to go back to the top. And again, we've looked at activities and assignments and activities and discussions. We won't use groups. If I were putting you in groups, you'd be able to see the groups you were in. But you are going to be doing group workshops, but I'm not going to organize it through the group page. You're going to sign up for your preferred workshop on a Google Sheets document, and then I'll handle all of the group workshops through that forum on the discussion board that we already looked at. Quizzes, you'll probably have 2, maybe 3 quizzes this semester. So y'all look, each week you have work to do that helps you to build to your essay writing. And the reason you have that work is because when this class is taught on campus, those students come to class each week for 75 minutes per session, and we do work in class. And so that's the work that I'm putting out here on D2L for you to do on discussions or on quizzes or in your journal. And so that's what you'll be doing to build to your assignments, and then when the essay is done, you'll turn it in on assignments. So I hope that made sense. That was really fast, but that's how it will work. I'm going to log back in as a student so you see what I can see. Progress is where you will go for your grades. Right now there are no grades posted, so I can just kind of show you what I have set up. I have the grade book set up through Module 1 and Module 2. And as we go, I will add other grade forums. So you'll see your grade as you complete work. And by the end of the semester, you will be working towards 1,000 points. That's in the syllabus. But I'm not going to set up the whole grade book. I create the gradebook as we do the assignment so that you can see the gradebook grow as we go through the class. So that was the grades. One other thing I'll say about the gradebook is that most of the feedback you get from me will be through the gradebook. I'm not able as a human being to respond to every discussion board post that you will do. Sometimes you will get feedback from your classmates. So the feedback you get from me on your work will be through the gradebook, and that's where you should pay attention to your feedback. I will post sometimes on the discussion boards to respond to what people are doing and the work that you are creating there, but I can't respond to every single post because no human being could. And so last thing I want to show you is Frcc Resources. Lots of resources for you here, you all. If you have questions or concerns about COVID-19, this will take you to Front Range's website. If you haven't taken an online learning class before, you should definitely do this Intro to Online Learning. It'll help you to understand how things work, how you should pace your work. You definitely should not be saving all the work for the weekend. I've done it. It's a bad way to learn. It doesn't help you to retain. It doesn't help you to process ideas. We do what we have to do sometimes, but I really recommend, I'm repeating myself at this point, that you try to have a learning schedule that is at least 3 days over the module week so you can break that work up. If you want to work with library sources, before I get to cover that material with you in class, this is where you can link to there. If you want to work with a writing tutor, you go to Academic Assistant. So lots of great resources here, and then tech support if you need it. There's a 24-hour, 7-day per week help desk where you can get assistance. So that's the class, you all. I mean, that's how I use D2L. I should actually say it's not the class, but this is how you will do the class once you log into D2L each week to post your assignments. And again, clicking here at the top takes me back to announcements. And you all, thank you for watching the first video. I'm super pumped about our summer semester, and I look forward to watching you learn about your writing and your use of revision and sentence variety and so many, many things related to being a writer in a rhetorical situation. I'll talk to you later.